Hey you guys, welcome to my weekend edition, Love and General reading. This is for air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, November 30th through December 2nd, 2018. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. Oh, my timer. Alright, I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do. And those of you that want to book a private reading, make sure you always email me first. Don't call that 1-800 number unless I'm taking live readings, phone readings, and I'm not doing that now. I'm just doing video and, video and email. All right, so you guys, central issue, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, the Fool, King of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Sun. Okay, Air, we focused on money this weekend, I guess. I'm thinking of money, 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 money. So some of y'all are working this weekend, building up your income, establishing a foundation. I just really feel like you're focused. For some of you, could be traveling for work. Maybe that's a part of your job description, especially if you're like a flight attendant. It could be just part of your job description as far as that traveling, but you're just focused. Those of you that are writers, I feel like you are really focused on your craft. You may be writing and rewriting, first draft, getting that first draft done, second draft, final draft. You might be using the software called Final Draft. I'm seeing a lot of green. You guys are making money. It's a pretty good weekend for money and just overall staying busy. Now, it doesn't look like the most exciting weekend, although with this tower, we're gonna have to clarify that. But you guys are just overall really focused. I feel like too, if you are entrepreneurs, this is, you're laying down a foundation. It's just beginning, or you just completed like the first stage. Like maybe you've gotten your paperwork together. Maybe you got your business plan, the name of your business. Maybe you just opened up, could be a grand opening, or whatever the case. I feel like this is the first cycle. Like whatever you've been working on, establishing, like you've completed, and this is the beginning stages, and now you're getting ready to go into the next cycle. So things are happening, but in small cycles here. I also feel that for some of you, this could be about some sort of hobby that you have that you're focusing on, like a furniture maker or a designer. Like I'm seeing someone, any job that requires like a lot of detail. Like you could be sewing, cutting clothes out, or you might be painting. You could be a decorator, interior decorator. You might be in real estate. Maybe you've just got your license. I also feel like with the 6 of Swords, you're kind of just following your destiny, like your path here. You're just kind of going with the flow of things. You're not forcing things to happen. Nor are you fighting against things that are happening. You're just allowing things to be. I feel like it's kind of routine. Your weekend is starting off very routine. You wake up, you brush your teeth, you get dressed, you go to work, you getting stuck in traffic, you play your music, and then something is going on though with the Eight of Swords where there's a need for you to change your way of thinking or your mentality. It's only if you feel like you're stuck in a situation or trapped in a situation that you don't want to be in. It's only in your head. There's a need for you to overcome your mindset, your mentality, your way of thinking. And I feel like with the Fool here, you're going to break free from that. You're going to open up and release whatever it is that you feel has been holding you back. Because right now I'm feeling like you're under some sort of mental constraint. Those of you, on a quick note, to somebody, this might belong to somebody. Somebody is getting bailed out of jail. Maybe you had to go visit family members or gather up the money or go into your savings. But I'm seeing someone being released from jail if they were in prison here. I'm definitely seeing someone having their freedom. Also, there could be a coworker of yours that is coming out with how they feel about you, but you might just view them as a friend or someone platonic or that you can just have fun with, because I'm not getting like a lot of romantic feelings, nor am I getting unrequited love, but more so like more like a friendship or a platonic. Now, also though, with the Three of Pentacles, it could be that something is just starting off very, very slow. Like things are happening, but it's very, very slow. For some of you, it just might be too slow for you, especially if this is someone that you're passionate about or you are very interested in. This person is having that slow earth energy, and you are getting frustrated or overwhelmed and just like, oh my God, this person is taking too long. And those of you that are very impatient with how someone is approaching you, it could also be that not only that it's just been taking forever and ever for this person to approach you or to open up, but also because you might have a lot of Mars in your chart. Mars is very quick energy. And especially if you have like Mars in a fire sign, like Aries, Leo, or Sag, that might make you someone who is very impatient and wanting things to happen quick and now. Or if your North Node and Mars are conjunct, sitting closely together, that also might make you someone who's very impulsive and impatient. So it drives you insane when someone takes forever and ever and ever to get something done. So yeah, I'm seeing also someone finally coming out with the truth or being very honest, opening up. And I just saw 811. That number has been haunting me. I don't know about you guys. 811, I don't know what it means. Oh my God, and then my alarm went off. But I don't know what 811 means, but it has been haunting me for about 2 months now. At first it was the fours. And the fours slowed down when I opened up about something. Well, if you guys are also being haunted by 811, let me know, because I don't know, it's something to it. But yeah, I'm seeing you guys being overwhelmed about something. So let me kind of clarify what this Eight of Swords is. You're anticipating something. Like maybe intuitively you know something is getting ready to happen or it's supposed to happen. I feel like it's the Three of Wands here. I feel like by you waiting for something to happen in anticipation, you're becoming overwhelmed with it, or having doubts, or feeling like something isn't going to happen. Now, I'm also seeing this as you having your mind on someone who is far away, and it's like it's nothing you can do about it. It's like distance that is separating you from this person, and your mind is somewhere else. Like your mind, you're supposed to be focused on your work, or you're supposed to be focused on other things, but your mind is really, it keeps running back to this person that's at a distance. Yeah, it's like you're having anxiety, or you're stressed out, or you're having a lack of belief in, this person is at a distance. Also, I'm seeing it as someone who is unable to open up with how they really feel, but they want to. So it could also be that someone is watching you from a distance, but they're just not, they feel like they can't share what they're thinking or feeling. They just sit back and they have their eye on you, and they keep saying, one day I'm going to make it happen, but not right now. Or there are other excuses. They're saying, one day I'm going to do this, but first I need to do this, and first I need to do that, and I need to do this and take care of that, and be this way and look this way. So someone, I feel like their own insecurities, like nobody's thinking that but them. All this person has to do is approach you, and you would be happy. But they're sitting back and they're watching, but they're not doing anything. But there's something boiling, because it's all this fire energy. So it makes me feel like it's a lot of pressure building up within this person. There's a lot of intensity and a lot of passion. But they're trying to control that flame. They're trying to control that passion. But with the Tower here, I feel like that is going to explode, and then especially being followed by the Sun. So someone is coming out with their truth. Yeah, someone has their eye on air. For some of you, it could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And for some of you, it could be an air sign, such as yourself, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But someone has their eye on the other person. But I am seeing someone feeling like they're having regrets, or like they missed out on an opportunity, or someone is feeling like they got passed up or overlooked. If it's not in regards to love, it could be something in regards to your job, where maybe you're feeling overwhelmed or under pressure, and you just want to break free from that place, or you can't wait to get off of work, especially if it's someplace that's very stressful. For some of you, you might have plans to travel this weekend, or you might be expecting a visitor, but it's just like it's temporary. So yeah, Eight of Swords, you guys are overwhelmed because someone isn't yet saying anything about how they feel, and you can kind of feel that they feel the same way, but they're not doing anything about it. So let's see what this Tower is talking about here. I feel like you might be surprised if someone does kind of come out of their shell. Or you might be surprised to find out who is interested in you. Or there could be some sort of change at your job. The Tower does show some sort of sudden disruption or sudden ending, but you're happy about it with the Sun. So if you're getting fired, or you lost your job, or you're getting laid off, you wanted it to happen. Or you might be quitting because the Fool kind of just is like, I'm done with this, I don't even care anymore. And the Fool just like whatever, so it could be leaving a job out of the blue, just randomly quitting. Like, where did that come from? I just randomly quit my job. If it's not, losing, quitting, or getting fired, then it could be some sort of sudden changes at your job, where they're just like, they throw it at you like, Yeah, attention everyone. Sorry, everyone is required to now take this test or get certified, or to there's been a sudden schedule change, or there's something that might just happen out of the blue if it's not like the loss of a job. Now, also, you might have to make a spend money unexpectedly too. That might be a possibility. Or you might be suddenly receiving money. It doesn't look like a sad energy, but let's just make sure. Okay, so it's more so of that frustration here. Like someone has been replaying something over and over again in their mind. There's a need to break some sort of habit here. There's some sort of ongoing habit that causes anxieties, or it's like a sudden anxiety attack. I feel like all of a sudden you feel like you're having some sort of anxiety attack and you don't know what to do, or you're unsure about how to handle it. I'm also seeing for some of you, either someone comes to visit you, that you get an unexpected visitor, or you have to take an unexpected trip, or this is some sort of dream or connection that you're having with someone that's very confusing and very frustrating, because it feels like you have a telepathic connection with someone, but maybe it's not going in the direction that you expected it to go in. Also, you may randomly start to follow someone, or someone may randomly start to follow you. And you're like, what made them want to follow me on social media? I'm feeling too like there may be some sort of unfinished business that you're having with someone. Or like you thought that you wouldn't hear from this person anymore, and then all of a sudden they're blowing up your phone, or all of a sudden they're sending you a DM. I feel like a secret is coming out that gives you a boost of confidence, where you were having doubts, something that you were worried about, something that you were really stressing and having anxiety about. I feel like something happens out of the blue that you weren't expecting that makes you happy. You're going to like it. You're like, okay, finally. Oh, this is a sigh of relief, or, whatever. Yeah, you might receive some sort of message here with the Knight of Swords. And like I said, it could be an air sign, or this might be you finally facing your fears or anxieties. You might be forced, like something like the outside forces might put you in a position where you have to express what you're thinking, or you have to deal with these things that have been bothering you. Anything that's been bothering you, like you're being forced to deal with it, or put in a situation where now you have to deal with it. I'm feeling too like someone who walked away from you in the past is returning, or you're going to hear from someone who walked away from you. It's because they were lost. They didn't know themselves. They didn't know what they wanted themselves. This person might be someone who suffers from depression, and maybe they were trying to cover that up or hide it, and now they're coming out of their depression, and they may be ready to open up or tell you some things or share some things with you, and they're shedding some light on a situation, and you're going to have clarity, and you're very happy with what they're sharing with you here. So let's see what this good news is with the Sun. Some of you, you're getting good news at your job, or you're getting a raise, or you're being recognized for your hard work, or you might receive an unexpected change in position. I feel like it's still unexpected good news. Yeah, for some of you, it's something that you weren't expecting at your place of work. Someone regrets not sharing something with you. And now they want to come clean. Yeah, the truth is coming out about something. We got the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords. They're just kind of being honest. There's an honest conversation happening. I almost feel like someone, especially at your job, like if you're involved with a coworker, I feel like someone's going to approach you and just tell you something very private. Like, they're like, yeah, I suffer from depression, or I'm bipolar, or I have anxiety, and sometimes I come off this way, or maybe that's why sometimes I don't talk to you. I just kind of feel like somebody is opening up with how they've been feeling here. And again, did that happen again? The Knight of Swords at the bottom? Yeah, Knight of Swords with the Queen of Swords this time. And the Hanged Man. So somebody's been thinking about you. Somebody's been daydreaming about you. If things were at a standstill, you should be getting some sort of clarity or some sort of answer in regards to what happened. So also here with the Fool just is taking some sort of risk or some sort of chance. They're like, it might be something very random and out the blue. Someone wants to start a friendship with you, or someone suddenly adds you as a friend, and it's just out the blue. You weren't expecting this, but it makes you happy. So if it's having to do with social media, there's someone that might add you that catches you off guard. They're opening up, they're sharing something with you. There's going to be communication, they're socializing. This might be completely out of someone's character. I don't know if this person is usually someone who just approaches you this way, or if you are not the type of person that shows emotions, but someone is opening up and it's completely out of character. If this isn't social media, this is something at work where somebody who maybe you didn't think you had anything in common with, or if it's the person that you had a crush on, they're coming up to you and they're just having a conversation. Someone's having a random conversation with you, and you guys are connecting, and you're just like, oh, that made me feel good. I enjoyed our conversation. Or, the Sun is coming up twice, and also again, it's about coming clean and speaking their truth. Here's the King of Swords again. Nine of Pentacles. Someone is attracted to you. They're telling you they're attracted to you, but they were afraid to do that, or they were afraid of the reaction. Especially if this is someone who turned you down in the past, because maybe they're like having stressed out of like, what if they tell me no this time? Or, what if they don't want to talk to me because they feel like I ghosted them or something. So I just kind of feel like someone is opening up to you that you weren't expected. It's going to be something very random. And then here too with the Page of Swords, it's almost like they don't know how to approach you, or it could be jealousy that triggers this person into communicating or opening up because they feel like someone might beat them to the punch, so they kind of move quickly. For fear of losing you or missing out. I'm feeling like with the Chariot, though, someone is really kind of taking some sort of risk or making some sort of bold move. And they're like, hey, I need to man up and just say something. Or the girl is like, I need to put on my big girl panties and say something. So I just kind of feel like you guys are going to hear from someone that you weren't expecting to hear from. It's going to be very random. All right, so that is all that I have for air. Hope it resonates. I hope it gave you some sort of clarity. But thank you guys for watching, and many blessings to you.